Hello everyone, this is Dmitro, your English tutor. In this short lesson, let me recommend you some strategies on how to prepare for the new format of Duolingo Read and Select task. As we all know, from the 2nd of April 2024, the format of this task will change. So we are looking now at the old format. It may be called the current format because today is the 19th of March, but from the 2nd of April it will change. I showed you in my previous video about how it looks like. So if to put it into simple words, not a set of 15 to 18 letter combinations appear on the screen, but an individual letter combination, let's call it a word, appear on the screen in the white, let's say empty window, right in the middle. Below it we have two horizontal buttons, yes or no. If so, the word is hanging there for 5 seconds. If I consider this word to exist in the English language, I click yes. If I think that this word, for example, like oh my god, like this, merriments, yeah, or mediality doesn't exist, I click no. You see, the format has changed significantly, but the essence has remained the same, absolutely the same. You either know a word or you don't know a word. So a lot of guys, they are worried a bit about that the new format in 2 weeks it will take place, but how to prepare if I have, for example, some web resources, some marvelous web resources or some video courses with the old format, whether it is valid for my new format. And I tell you absolutely that it is, yes, it is valid. You know, to practice the skill of looking into this individual word and clicking fast yes or no, please practice, take a practice test every day. There are few words, but you feel the rhythm, you feel the dynamics. But to expand your passive vocabulary, which almost every one of you needs urgently, this old format, from my perspective, is better. Yeah, for example, let's imagine that some technical genius has devised a new format task. I'm sure they will. For example, because they have these words in the database, so anyway they will present to you on some web resources, the guys will present to you individual words. Okay, you click yes, no, yeah, the format, the atmosphere is real. But you know, let's imagine that you don't know a word. Let's imagine that nostalgia, you don't know nostalgia. So imagine that I look at this nostalgia, and the author says that nostalgia, it exists, it means so you have to stop the video anyway to look into this, to repeat several times. So there are different methods and so on. Okay, then you go on. Imagine how many gigabytes and how many hours of videos will such courses take, occupy. It's unfathomable. So these sets, at least they have several, real words. So on one page I have, let's say, 10. No, I didn't, yes, something like this. You see, more than 10 it seems to me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, yeah, 12. So on one page we have 12 words, and I voice each of them, the meaning and so on. So the video course, for example, will take a couple of gigabytes. But if I place them individually on the screen and you have to stop and we have to, to discuss, it's a nightmare. So my friends, the message of this video is this: if you have access only to an old format of this Read and Select, it's okay, it's fine, it's even better to expand, to enlarge your vocabulary than a new format. In order to feel that format, go to Duolingo official practice test and have fun there every day. In order to expand your vocabulary, you may use any format. I love this one very much. So there are a couple of resources in the world, and we use them, by the way, in our private lessons. So please go there. And I'm also working now on my video course for your independent Duolingo preparation, self-preparation, and I have, let's say, I'm keeping the format like this, because that the core of Duolingo is 10,000 words. They say about it 10,000. If you know 10,000 English words, you will get a very high score for your comprehension, because this task influences your comprehension sub-score greatly. But the problem is that most guys, they don't know 10,000 English words. They know 3, 4, 5, 6, something like that, depending on the situation. And so to expand, we have to work. And so this format is the best, I'm sure. So I don't feel any urge to change it. Okay guys, I hope you've heard me, so don't worry if you have access only to this old format. It's beautiful, it works, just you have to immerse from time to time into the real atmosphere. So go to Duolingo official practice test and feel it and expand like this. Okay guys, if you need urgent assistance in your Duolingo preparation, please drop me a line in different messengers and emails. I put them in the description to the video everywhere. And I have helped a couple of guys from Latin America recently, which I love very much. So I help guys from all over the world, little by little, from Asia and Europe and America and Latin America, everywhere, and Africa, depending on your desire. Okay guys, I love you, wish you success, and see you in our next lesson.